Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. Get ready for some fantastic content. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're thrilled to have you here as we tackle Fred Taylor American football. Frederick Antwon Taylor, born January 27, 1976, is an American former professional football player who was a running back in the National Football League NFL for 13 seasons during the Ers and Ers. He played college football for the Florida Gators, earning third-team All-American honors. Taylor was selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars with the 9th overall pick in the 1998 NFL Draft, and he played for the Jaguars and New England Patriots of the NFL. Taylor is a member of the 10,000-yard rushing club. His 4.6 yards per carry is 6th highest among members of the club in history. Fred is currently a co-host of the Pivot podcast with friends Channing Crowder and Ryan Clark. In this section, we'll be deep diving into early years, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. Taylor was born in Pawkey, Florida. He attended Glades Central High School in Belle Glade, Florida, where he was a standout high school football player for the Glades Central Raiders. He was also a letterman in track. Taylor initially played linebacker, but switched to running back as a junior. As a senior, he ran for 1,700 yards and 22 touchdowns, including a 301-yard, 5-touchdown outing. He received Florida Super Senior and All-State honors. In 2007, 13 years after he graduated from high school, the Florida High School Athletic Association (FHSAA) recognized Taylor as one of the 100 greatest players of the first 100 years of Florida high school football. In track and field, Taylor competed as a sprinter. He recorded personal bests of 10.85 seconds in the 100 meters and 22.32 seconds in the 200 meters. He was also a member of the 400 meters 42.05 seconds relay team. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of college career and examine its core elements. Taylor accepted an athletic scholarship to attend the University of Florida in Gainesville, where he played for Coach Steve Spurrier's Gators from 1994 to 1997. Taylor started 2 games as a true freshman, picking up 873 yards and 8 touchdowns. As a sophomore in 1995, he played in 6 games, gaining 281 yards and scoring 5 touchdowns. Taylor returned in 1996 to start 2 of the 7 games he played, running for 629 yards and 5 touchdowns, and helping the Gators win the national championship. As a senior team captain in 1997, Taylor was the team's leading rusher with 1,292 yards on 214 carries and scoring 13 touchdowns, earning first-team All-Southeastern Conference (SEC) recognition and Associated Press third-team All-American honors, and was chosen by his teammates as the Gators' most valuable player. He finished his college career ranked 4th in school history with 3,075 yards and 31 touchdowns. In one of a series of articles about the top 100 Gators from the first 100 seasons of Florida football, the Gainesville Sun sports editors ranked Taylor as the No. 36 all-time greatest Gator. He was inducted into the Florida-Georgia Hall of Fame in 2008 and the University of Florida Athletic Hall of Fame as a Gator great in 2010. Get ready for an enlightening exploration as we dig into Jacksonville Jaguars and understand its role in the broader context. Taylor was drafted 9th overall in the 1998 NFL Draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars, with the first of 2 picks they acquired in a trade with the Buffalo Bills in exchange for quarterback Rob Johnson. Taylor started 12 of 15 games for the Jaguars as a rookie in 1998, rushing for 1,223 yards and 14 touchdowns, the latter total a career high, while also catching 44 passes for 421 yards and 3 touchdowns. In 1999, Taylor played in 10 games, starting 9, missing 6 due to a hamstring injury. He ranked second on the team with 732 yards, but posted 2 100-yard rushing performances in the playoffs. Taylor also recorded the longest run in playoff history with a 90-yard touchdown run in a 60-7 win over Miami. He missed 3.5 games in 2000, but still finished 6th in the NFL with 1,399 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns, while making 36 catches for 240 yards for another 2 touchdowns. Taylor played in the first 2 games of 2001 before suffering a groin injury and missing the rest of the season. Overall, injuries caused Taylor to miss 23 out of a potential 48 games from 1999 to 2001. Fans and media were highly critical of Taylor's tendency to get injured, questioning his toughness and donning him the moniker Fragile Fred, which deeply upset him, as he would later admit. Despite knowing that Taylor's season was over in Week 3 of 2001, Jaguars coach Tom Coughlin listed him on the injury report as questionable every game for the remainder of the season, further fueling the doubts of Taylor's toughness in the minds of fans. He still has not completely rid himself of the stigma and the nickname. Following the 2001 season, it was alleged that Taylor's agent William Tank Black had stolen between $12 million and $14 million from players he had represented, and that Black had laundered nearly all of Taylor's $5 million signing bonus, the only guaranteed money in his rookie contract. In an interview with Vic Ketchman of Jagsicum in November 2007, Taylor admitted he seriously considered retiring from football early in his career because of the difficulties he experienced with injuries and Tank Black. In 2002, Taylor rebounded to start all 16 games for the Jaguars, finishing the season with 1,314 yards, third most in team history, while setting a then-team record with 1,722 yards from scrimmage. He also set a career high with 49 receptions, second highest on the Jaguars, for 408 yards, and also recorded 8 touchdowns. He again started all 16 games for the Jaguars in 2003 and set a career high with 1,572 yards on 345 carries for 6 touchdowns. He also caught 48 passes for 370 yards. In 2004, Taylor started the first 14 games of the season, recording 1,224 yards and 2 touchdowns. His streak of 46 consecutive starts ended when a knee injury sidelined him for the final 2 weeks of the season. Injuries hampered Taylor again in 2005, as he started 11 games while missing 5 games with injuries throughout the season. He still led the team with 787 yards rushing while also recording 3 touchdowns. In 2006, Taylor was joined in the Jaguars' backfield by Maurice Jones-Drew, the Jaguars' second-round pick in the 2006 NFL Draft and Taylor's eventual replacement. Despite sharing carries throughout the season, Taylor started 15 games and posted a 5-yard per carry average with 1,146 yards on 231 carries for 5 touchdowns. He also added 23 receptions for 242 yards and 1 touchdown. Together, Taylor and Jones-Drew combined for 2,087 yards, the most by 2 rushers in Jaguars history. As a team captain in 2007, Taylor rushed for 1,202 yards on 223 carries, a career-best 5.4 yards per carry average, in 15 games started. On November 11, Taylor surpassed 10,000 yards career rushing in a game against the Tennessee Titans. Taylor rushed for 5 straight 100-yard games in late November and December, earning him AFC Offensive Player of the Month honors. He tied for first in the NFL with 4 rushes of 50-plus yards and finished with 2 of the 4 longest rushes in the NFL in 2007. Following the season, he was named to the Associated Press second-team All-Pro team and was named to the 2008 Pro Bowl as an injury replacement, the first such honor of his career. In his final season with the Jaguars in 2008, Taylor started the first 13 games of the season before being placed on injured reserve for the first time in his career with a thumb injury on December 11. A team captain for the second straight season, Taylor surpassed both the 11,000 yards career rushing and 13,000 career all-purpose yards milestones on the year. He finished the season with 556 yards on 113 carries. Meanwhile, Jones-Drew, now a third-year player, rushed for 824 yards on 197 carries. After his 2008 season had ended, when asked about his future with the team, Taylor said, "All of that still has to handle itself. I don't know how it's going to play out." Taylor said that it was clear to him that the organization was headed in another direction as a result of his reduced role with the team and the rise in his salary that was due to receive if he had remained on the roster. On February 16, 2009, Taylor was released by the Jaguars after 11 seasons with the team. As we progress through this video, let's shift our attention towards New England Patriots and uncover its hidden depths. Taylor was signed to a 2-year contract by the New England Patriots on February 27, 2009. He played in the first 4 games of the season for the Patriots, starting 1 before suffering an ankle injury in Week 4 against the Baltimore Ravens. Despite the fact that the injury was expected to keep him out until late in the season, the Patriots chose not to place Taylor on injured reserve and instead deactivated him. Taylor returned to the field for the Patriots' Week 16 matchup with his former team, the Jaguars, on December 27, 2009. He did not play until the fourth quarter, but managed to rush for 35 yards on 11 carries. He finished the season with 269 yards on 63 attempts and 4 touchdowns. In 2010, Taylor played in the first 3 games of the season as a reserve before suffering a toe injury in Week 3 against the Buffalo Bills. He was inactive until Week 12 against the Detroit Lions, but did not play in that game. He saw his first snaps since Week 3 in the fourth quarter of the Patriots' Week 13 win over the New York Jets. Taylor played in 7 games total, or as a reserve, running 43 times for 155 yards, 3.6-yard average and no touchdowns. Let's now turn our attention to retirement and examine its role within the larger context. On September 2, 2011, Taylor signed a 1-day contract with the Jaguars in order to formally retire from the team that had drafted him 9th overall in 1998. On June 7, 2012, the Jaguars announced that Taylor would become the second player inducted into the Pride of the Jaguars. He was formally inducted on September 30 during the team's game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's now shift gears and explore NFL career statistics through a critical lens, uncovering its strengths and weaknesses. Year team GP rushing receiving fumbles at its Avlon TDFD 1998 JAX 15264 1223 4.6 1999 JAX 10 159 732 4.6 2000 JAX 13 292 1399 4.8 2001 JAX 230 116 3.9 2002 JAX 16 287 1426 4.6 2003 JAX 16 345 1572 4.6 2004 JAX 14 261 224 4.7 2005 JAX 11 194 787 4.1 2006 JAX 15 231 1146 5 2007 JAX 15 223 1200 202.5.4 2008 JAX 13 143 556 3.9 2009 NE 663 269 4.3 2010 NE 743 155 3.6 total 153 2000 534 11,695 4.680. With the groundwork laid, let's now examine franchise records and its connections to our previous discussions. As NFL off-season, Taylor held at least 42 Jaguars franchise records, including rush attempts, career 2,000. 428, season 345 in 2003, game 37 on September 25, 2005 9, playoffs 127, playoff game 33 on January 3, 1999 NWE, rookie season 264 in 1998, rookie game 33 on January 3, 1999 NWE rush yards, career 11,271, game 234 on November 19, 2000 Pitt, playoffs 612, rookie season 1,223 in 1998, rookie game 183 on December 6, 1998 DET rush is short, career 4.64, playoff season 6.62 in 1999, playoff game 7.5 on January 15, 2000 MIA rushings, playoffs 3, rookie season 14 in 1998, rookie game 3 on November 15, 1998 TAM rush its aim, career 80.5, season 107.6 in 2000, playoff season 124 in 1998, rookie season 81.5 in 1998, total season 17 in 1998, playoff game 2, rookie season 17 in 1998, rookie game 3 on November 15th, 1998 TAMIDS from scrimmage, career 13,632, playoffs 682, rookie season 1,644 in 1998, all-purpose IDS, career 13,640, playoffs 682 rushing games, career 51, season 9 in 2000, rookie season 3, playoffs 7 games with TD scored, season 12 in 1998, playoffs 12 games with TD scored, season 5 in 1998, playoffs 5 games with TD scored, season 2 in 2000, playoffs 1 rushing yard seasons, career 7. In the next segment, we'll be exploring personal life and its implications for our subject matter. Taylor is a first cousin of NFL wide receiver Santonio Holmes. His son, Kelvin Taylor, also played college football at Florida and is a former NFL running back who was signed to several teams. In November 2023, Taylor joined Tim Tebow as a co-owner of a planned Jacksonville USL Championship soccer club. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.